Eyewitness News.
A night of chaos and bedlam at Penn Station. People running in panic because they thought they heard a gunshot. But it wasn't a gun. It was a taser fired by cops at a suspect inside Penn Station. And the reason it was so crowded? Huge delays with commuters jamming Penn Station. All because a train was stuck in the Hudson River Tunnel for hours with hundreds of people on board. A bad night for commuters on this Good Friday.
And good evening, everyone. At 11 o'clock, Friday is off tonight. We have two reports about folks stuck on the train and about the sheer terror when passengers thought they had heard a gunshot. There were injuries in both events. Eyewitness reporter A.J. Ross begins our coverage. She's live at what was a panic-stricken Penn Station. A.J.
Bill, it was mass hysteria here at Penn Station earlier this evening with thousands of people running in every direction, leaving behind their shoes, luggage, other valuables, fearing the absolute worst. Panic screams were followed by a stampede of travelers at Penn Station Friday during the peak of the rush hour commute, when Amtrak police attempted to detain two men for disobeying orders.
They were trying to calm down that man.
Our cameras were there as transit police used a taser on one of the men. He managed to get away from officers but was tackled moments later. In the midst of the chaos, some people overheard a false rumor there was an active shooter in the terminal, sparking a frenzied domino effect all the way to the New Jersey Transit terminal.
Everyone just started screaming, and we didn't know what was going on, so I just took them and ran to the back of the store, and we jumped over the counter at Nathan's and just hid in one of the storage rooms.
The NYPD received over 24 911 calls about an active shooter that didn't really exist, with the mayhem extending more than a block away to stores along 34th Street, including Macy's, which was briefly evacuated.
Sarah, she's coming, she's coming.
EMS treated 16 patients with non-life-threatening injuries at Penn.
It was scary because, as you can see, it's a mess here.
It was very scary.